In the ever-volatile world of K-pop and K-drama, where scandals rise and fall with the blink of an eye, the Wooga Squad has stood as a quiet oasis, where top stars share a bond far beyond the spotlight. But sometimes, even a seemingly innocent phrase like "Immature" make me can ignite a wave of controversy. Has the public forgotten how to recognize sincerity in friendship? A rare brotherhood in a ruthless industry. In South Korea's entertainment scene, often described as hyper-competitive and image-driven, the Wooga Squad stands out as a symbol of genuine, lasting friendship. The group includes Park Seo-joon, Choi Woo-sik, Park Hyung Sik, Peak Boy, and Kim Taehyung, of BTS, all prominent figures in acting and music, united not by fame but by something more personal. Their bond began on the set of Hwarang, The Poet Warrior Youth, 2016, where Park Seo-joon, Park Hyung Sik, and V first worked together. Over time, the group expanded to include Seo-joon's longtime friends, Choi Woo-sik and Peak Boy. The name Wooga is short for the Korean phrase "Wari ga gaya kinga," meaning "Are we family?", a fitting reflection of the deep kinship they share. A misunderstood joke, Immature Maknae sparks online backlash. In early July 2024, a clip from an old interview with Park Hyung Sik resurfaced online. Taken during his solo fan meeting promotions, the actor described the roles each member plays within the Wooga Squad. "If we were a family, Jun Hyung would be the dad, Peak Boy Hyung the eldest son, Woo-sik Hyung the mischievous older brother, and Taehyung is the immature Maknae. I feel like I'm the mom, not that I want to be, but I often find myself taking care of everyone. We always encourage and support each other." Although clearly spoken in a light-hearted, affectionate context, the phrase "immature Maknae" was quickly taken out of context and interpreted negatively by some netizens. Online discussions labeled Hyung Sik as disrespectful or condescending towards V, fueling debates about hierarchy, maturity, and public image. This isn't the first time a casual remark between friends has been misinterpreted online. Yet for a famously tight-knit group like Wooga Squad, this instance felt particularly jarring to longtime followers. Loyal fans push back, "We know the respect they have for each other." Interestingly, the backlash wasn't one-sided. Many longtime fans of both BTS and Wooga Squad stepped up to defend the sincerity behind the comment. On one popular Korean ARMY forum, a top-voted comment read, "If you followed V and Hyung Sik since their Hwarang days, you know how they've supported each other. Calling him a playful Maknae is just brotherly love. That's how they all treat Taehyung." Indeed, in countless public and behind-the-scenes appearances, from their reality show In the Soup, Wooga Squad to concert backstage footage, Hyung Sik has consistently shown himself to be the quiet caretaker, adjusting V's collar, checking on members, offering silent support. His self-declared mom role is not a joke, it's a reflection of his nurturing presence within the group. A psychological perspective, the cost of context collapse. According to Professor Lee Ji-hoon, a media studies expert at Yonsei University, the situation reflects a growing issue in the social media age. Online, every word from a public figure can be stripped of nuance. Audiences respond reflexively, not reflectively, he explains. Lee points to a deeper paradox: the more authentic celebrities try to be, the more vulnerable they become to emotional policing. Fans construct ideal images, and any deviation, even a joke, can feel like betrayal. In a global fandom culture increasingly obsessed with moral correctness, genuine relationships can be misread as branding, and affection can be mistaken for offense. The Wooga Squad, by virtue of their public closeness, walk a tightrope where even inside jokes risk misinterpretation. Beyond the noise, a bond that remains unshaken. Looking past the controversy, the bond between Park Hyung Sik and V remains strong. V has repeatedly spoken about how much he trusts and admires Hyung Sik, even calling him one of the Hyungs I rely on most. Likewise, Hyung Sik has praised BTS's music and V's solo work, particularly Rainy Days and Scenery, on numerous occasions. Following the incident, no noticeable distance has emerged between them. Sources close to the group confirm they still meet regularly, stay in close contact, and view the public uproar as a fleeting misunderstanding. Conclusion: Immature Maknae was never an insult, it was a term of endearment. In any close friendship, nicknames and teasing are a natural part of emotional intimacy. Within the Wooga Squad, where bonds have endured years of fame, stress, and personal growth, Immature Maknae is not a label, it's a love language. Rather than questioning the depth of their relationship, this moment should remind us that true friendship isn't always polished or PR approved. It's built on trust, acceptance, and the ability to laugh at each other without malice. What started as a light-hearted interview has spiraled into a storm of online debate. A resurfaced video of actor Park Hyung Sik referring to BTS V, Taehyung, as the Immature Maknae has sparked controversy, prompting fans to ask, was it an insult, or just misunderstood affection? Here's a deeper look at the truth behind the viral clip and the real dynamic within Korea's most beloved celebrity friend group, Wooga Squad. A tight-knit bond born from Hwarang. Before we dive into the controversy, it's important to understand the context in which this friendship was formed. Park Hyung Sik and BTS V first met on the set of Hwarang, the Poet Warrior Youth in 2016, where they also worked alongside Park Seo-joon. Their on-set camaraderie evolved into a real-life bond, one that later expanded to include rapper Peak Boy and actor Choi Woo-sik, forming the now famous Wooga Squad. The name Wooga is derived from the Korean phrase Yuri Gagayakinga, meaning are we family? A question that encapsulates the closeness these five women share. Their rare chemistry and off-screen affection have become something of a cultural phenomenon in Korea, admired for its authenticity in an industry often criticized for artificiality. The viral clip, a joke or jab? In a 2024 fan meeting interview that recently resurfaced, Park Hyung Sik explained the group dynamic using a family metaphor. If we were a family, Seo-joon Hyung would be like the dad, Peak Boy Hyung is the eldest son, Woo-sik Hyung is the second brother, the playful one. Taehyung is the immature Maknae. I think I'm the mom, not because I want to be, but because I often end up taking care of everyone. Some fans zeroed in on the term immature Maknae, youngest member, interpreting it as a slight toward V's personality. Criticism quickly followed, accusing Hyung Sik of being dismissive or undermining of V's image as a mature, multifaceted artist. But does this interpretation hold up? Parsing friendship through public lenses. To answer that, we need to recognize the nuances of Korean friendship culture and the way close relationships often operate. In many Asian cultures, playful teasing among friends, especially younger ones, is a mark of deep trust and intimacy. Terms like immature or Maknae aren't insults, they're affectionate shorthand for roles and personalities within a group. According to Dr. Kim Seo-yeon, a sociologist at Korea University specializing in media and fan culture, what Western audiences may interpret as belittling is often a way of showing closeness in Korean relationships. The term immature here isn't about emotional intelligence, it's about playfulness, spontaneity, and warmth. Indeed, anyone who has followed BTS or Wooga Squad closely would recognize V's youngest member energy, his love of mischief, art, and his endearing tendency to speak from the heart. Far from disrespect, Hyung Sik's remark reflects how the group accepts and loves Taehyung for who he is. Long-standing mutual respect. What further debunks the controversy is the documented history of respect and admiration between Hyung Sik and V. V has frequently credited Hyung Sik as a supportive elder brother, both professionally and personally. During difficult times, it was Hyung Sik who checked in on him, offered encouragement, and even shared career advice. In turn, Hyung Sik has publicly praised V's solo music, including his emotional ballads like Rainy Days and Scenery. There are countless behind-the-scenes moments, adjusting microphones, offering jackets in cold weather, heartfelt hugs, that reveal a bond rooted in mutual care, not condescension. As one fan noted on X, formerly Twitter, calling him the immature Maknae is like calling someone your annoying little brother, it's full of love. If anything, it shows how safe V is to be his true self around Hyung Sik.